Hey YouTube, what is up? This is Dmaulinator with TRS Productions Nerd Herd. I'm bringing you some Yu-Gi-Oh videos today. This one's going to be a video of my Infernity deck. I'm going to be doing a deck profile for you. It's a favorite deck of mine. I've been playing it for a long time now, and I felt that I should share it with you guys because we desperately need to put up some content. So, without further ado, let's get on with the deck profile. To lead off, we've got the monster section. We've got 3 Infernity Archfiends, 3 Infernity Necromancer, double Dark Grepher, double Summoner Monk, double Stygian Street Patrol, 1 Armageddon Knight, and 1 Archfiend Heiress. For the most part, that's a pretty standard lineup for these days. Everything here is spec to the July 2014 ban list. I know a lot of people have been cutting Necromancer down to 2. I don't really know why, but I guess that's to make room for more cards like Soul Charge. But we'll get to the spells next. I got 3 Mystical Space Typhoons, 2 Instant Fusion, 2 Transmodify, 2 Soul Charge, 1 Infernity Palabyrinth, 1 Reinforcement of the Army, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Book of Moon, and finally 1 Infernity Launcher. Again, nothing too terribly surprising. I've seen a lot of different lists do different stuff. Most people do not play Transmodify anymore, and I kind of agree with that. It's a very situational card, but when it does go off, it's invaluable, to be honest. Like, it can turn a play that would stop with 1 Xyz, 1 Necromancer, and 1 Archfiend into a game-winning board that's completely stocked. Let's just move on to the traps quick. We've got Warning Bottomless Compulse Torrential, the big summon traps right now. 3 Infernity Break and 1 Infernity Barrier for the Infernity portion of my trap lineup. Double Mirror Force, a 7 Tools of the Bandit, and a Starlight Road. I'm using 7 Tools because, it looks better than Wiretap. I've never really been a fan of that card, and, I'm probably going to have to get with the times because it's honestly the better card, but at the same time, I haven't had to play too many artifact decks with this, so Sanctum has not been an issue, and that's the card that I see Wiretap being the better choice. Like, that's where it really outshines 7 Tools. Before I get into anything else, let's just cover the extra deck. Double Lava Volt Chain, double 101, then we have Rhapsody and Berserk, Gaga Cowboy, Abyss Dweller, Maystroke, Exciting Knight, 1 Direwolf, 1 Pappy, a Leviair, a Stardust Dragon, Darkfire Dragon, and Flame Ghost. Those 3 to go, obviously, with Starlight Road and then the Instant Fusions. I'm running a 3 and a 4 to make sure that when I have my Instant Fusion, I can use it for whichever purpose I need more. The Flame Ghost, basically you just put that together with Infernity Necromancer to make Leviair. Leviair is the only rank 3. I haven't found need for any others, and extra deck space is really, really tight in this deck. Still doing some testing. Cards like Maystroke he's proved his luster more than once, so I would feel bad cutting him, but at the same time he's becoming more and more dated. Cards like Black Ship of Corn outshine him, and then all sorts of new cards have just come out. All things considered, it's still a pretty standard Infernity deck. The main text still being Transmodify. I wanted to try and work a tour guide set in here, maybe just a pair, something like that, to really take advantage of Transmodify, but at the same time, running tour guide means you gotta switch the extra deck around, and I didn't really want to do that. I still think that having I still believe that having the 3rd Necromancer is going to be better than having the 3rd Soul Charge. I get Soul Charge enough that I don't see needing 3, and I don't think I could ever resolve 3. And that plus Launcher is probably going to be enough to get my game-winning board out. And late game, if you really have to get into a grind game, you'll use up the Archfiends pretty quick, but the extra Necromancers that you don't use, they sit in the deck, and they let you get into the last few cards put up 2 monsters to their 1 and potentially make more rank 4s just by himself. I mean, a free monster every turn is nothing to scoff at. So, that's the deck profile. Rate, comment, subscribe. This is TRS Productions, Nerd Herd, and I will see you guys next time.